Okay guys, so you've seen what goes into building a pretty epic recovery car, but it's also about the gear that goes into that car, because when Borgy gets into those situations where we need to get him out, we're going to make sure we can actually do it.
Well, we all know I like to get into these nasty predicaments, so a recovery kit is definitely a must. And I'll tell you what, let's have a run through what we've got here. So the first bit of gear we got here is a tree trunk protector, which is an essential part of any recovery kit. This one's 10-ton rated, about 3 metres long, and as the name suggests, we use it for anchoring the recovery point straight to a tree. Helps protect the tree, helps protect your winch rope. Really good piece of equipment.
We also use this one as an equaliser strap as well, so on the front of the four-wheel drive, so it's going to basically have sort of load on both sides instead of having a single line there where there could potentially be some issues.
That's right, it helps spread the weight and distribute the load evenly.
Definitely. Now the next one that we have here is a extension strap. Just like this one, it's a static strap and it's at 10 tonne.
10 tonne, 20 metres.
20 metres. Now this one's for if you can't quite get to the point where you're going to be able to anchor yourself. So whether that's off your winch or off a snatch strap or anything like that, an extension strap is great. You can either do it as a single line, but you can also double it around if you just need the 10 metres as well. So it's a great tool to have. Doesn't get used all the time, but when you need it,
it's there. It's a handy bit of gear. Right, for the snatch strap side of things, we actually carry 2 different snatch straps. So we got the 8-tonner and we got the big 11-tonner as well.
Yeah, now these guys are probably the most used strap, I would say, in most people's kits. And I guess the general rule is the 8 is pretty much for anything that's a little bit more lightweight. So for example, on this trip, we've got the Jackaroo with us. Now the Jackaroo is not a heavy vehicle, so this strap is perfect for it. Whereas, let's say my cruiser or you and I on this trip where we're actually towing and we've got a little bit more weight, or the car has a little bit more weight, then the 11-tonne strap is going to be the best option for us to be able to get us out of those situations.
Now a lot of people think they need the biggest and baddest strap to get them out of trouble, but it's not always the case. In fact, having a snatch strap that is rated really highly compared to the weight of your vehicle, if it's much lower, can actually do more damage than good. Now the reason I say that is because snatch straps actually stretch, and it's the recoil that pulls you out of trouble. Now if your weight of your vehicle isn't enough for the strap, you won't get that stretch. It's basically a big toe strap, nothing more. So match the strap to your vehicle, you'll get a much more efficient job. All right, next up, we've got the old bow shackles.
Yeah, so these things are pretty traditional. They've been used for many, many years. The main thing to think about with these, or to know, is that you have to have a rating on the side. These ones are 4-tonne rated. If they don't have this, don't use it. That's pretty much simple terms. Pretty
much, and I'll tell you what, this is the latest in bow shackle technology. It's a soft shackle, and you can pretty much use them for everything these can be used for. But a little handy addition we've had is actually using these to join 2 straps together, which is something obviously you'd never use one of these for. So this makes light work of it. Means you don't have to work out how to join them all together and get all tangled up.
Yeah, remember the old newspaper?
Yeah, that was a big difference. You used to have to put a newspaper between the straps just so they didn't bind together. Yeah. This takes care of that really easily. Alrighty, next up, we've got this bad boy here. It's a pulley block. Now, what you would use this for and what we use this for is to actually change the direction of your winch rope. So you can run it out to your anchor point, run it around through the pulley here and back to your vehicle. You can run double line pulls and things like that. One really important point is to make sure these are actually greased up. Now, the reason you want them greased up is because this pulley here actually rotates and you don't want that seizing up as well.
Now, you don't have anything left in there, I don't think.
No, that's it.
So I'm going to talk about this one. So this is the blanket. Now, you cannot have any recovery kit without one of these. It's a safety thing. And one of the really cool things that a lot of people I don't think realise is that when you actually open these up, every single one will have a pocket inside. Now, you can fill that with sand, dirt, rocks, whatever, well, probably not rocks. And the reason for that is that you want to actually have everything go straight to the ground, correct?
Yeah, that's right. You actually want the weight to direct any forces down to the ground if something was to snap. But I'll tell you what, that's all the gear we like to use, and if you stay tuned for a little while longer, you'll probably get to see us use it as well.
Pretty much all of it.